This is the typical tryout day, and that starts with throwing the balls around, getting warmed up, putting on the orange jerseys, and the numbers help the managers identify each player. And typically the players tip their caps and take their first positions, and the first position is catching fly balls. So 3 pitching machines are typically used. 1 pitching machine is dedicated just to fly balls. You can see it's being used right now. To the left of that is a pitching machine that's used for ground balls. And then we have the pitching machine that's used for pitching. Probably makes sense to have 2 people doing this, one to kind of direct the players and then one to actually deliver the balls. So at a minimum, it would really be good to have 3 people out here. 1 out in the outfield to manage things out there, 1 back here to manage things, and then 1 to actually put balls in the pitching machine. So we have a first baseman. We set up the pitching machine so it throws fly balls. A second baseman, a shortstop, and then the fielder. Fielder takes 5 positions, throws it to the shortstop. Shortstop backs up. Second baseman backs up shortstop. Shortstop goes to first. And we have a backup person behind first, and then backup behind catcher. And they both have helmets on per Little League safety rules. He tosses it to the backup and puts it in an empty bucket. And there's 5 positions out there. You can see 3 cones. And they have them move in different spots. There's first cone, second cone, third cone. And now after taking 2 from just behind the cone, they go to the left side, or rather the right side, and then run left. And the ball's always hit the same spot. Now she's going to have to run to her left. And again, follows the same procedure of throwing the ball into short to first. Now she lines up to the left of the cone, has to run to her right, and then throws it in to second, whose shortstop's covering, and so on. Now the last ball, she comes up to the cone, so this ball is going to be hit overhead, and the managers typically look to see if she turns to run or if she backpedals, and just get an idea of where the ball's going. The players themselves, as they're waiting, they line up in left field behind third base, kind of to the left of third base in the foul territory. So after the final ball's thrown to the outfield, then they'll rotate. The person from the left field will come in, will grab the backup catcher's mask and become the backup catcher. The formerly backup catcher becomes the new catcher. And there's just a rotation. So the catcher goes to first, first to second, second to short, short out to backup left fielder, and then the left fielder. And that's it. So now we're going to do the grounders. And for the grounders, we have someone at short, someone backing up short, someone at first, someone backing up first, a backup catcher, and a catcher. And again, the kids who are not in the play at the moment are in left field just near the managers. So each player gets 5 balls at short. Balls shot out of the pitching machine. We have a backup shortstop. Once the rotation goes, we've got the backup shortstop going to short. The short goes to third base side. First baseman comes to backup short. And similarly, the backup first baseman goes to first. The backup catcher goes, or the catcher goes to backup first. And then we have the kids who are in left field. That one in the front of the row goes catcher. The shortstop gets 5 grounders, and the object is to just stop it, throw it to first. Now, if they miss it, the backup player will stop it for them. The shortstop will run, get the ball, throw it to first still. Again, we have a backup first base person. So after fielding ground balls, the kids go to the dugout, get some water, and then meet the tryout director at the mound, where they will then pitch 5 pitches, I guess really 7 pitches, to the catcher. So after pitching, we have hitting, and all the kids go to the dugout and listen to the tryout director explain to them that they'll get 2 bunts and 5 pitches that they can swing away at. And again, it's from the pitching machine. So we have the batter. They do 2 bunts. We have one player who's backing up the pitching machine, 1 in right, 1 in center, and 1 in left. So the rotation, the pitcher goes to left field, left to center, center to right, right goes in, gets their bat, and is in the and then we have a person who's in the on deck circle, and then the batter who gets 2 bunts and then swings away. So after hitting, we have just a timed run, and you go from first base to second base, and it's timed. It's kind of a fun way to end things. And at the end, they give a nice applause